Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Sorry it's been so long since I've posted anything, but quite honestly, life has gotten in the way, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do with this channel. I started off thinking I was going to do strictly audio recording, and then it kind of moved into my guitar builds, and I just realized I like to do too many different things. I like to build stuff. I like to make things. And so I've renamed the channel, and we're just going to kind of jump around, and I'm going to show you my life and the things that I build and things that I do. I hope you enjoy it. Today's video, starting off, is the unboxing of my new wood lathe. I have always wanted to learn how to do wood turning. I've never had the opportunity. I've always wanted a lathe and have never had a place to put one or the time to use it. And so for my birthday this year, my wife bought me a wood lathe. So along so for my birthday this year, my wife bought me a wood lathe. I've been upgrading my shop, gotten a lot of new tools, organized and moved things around, trying to find the best workflow for the limited space that I have. So today you're going to see the unboxing of my new lathe, and I hope you enjoy it. Leave some comments below, and like every other YouTuber, please like, please subscribe, and I promise we'll start throwing some more videos up on a consistent basis. I've got 4 or 5 of them in the works right at the moment. I hope you enjoy. Leave a comment, let me know. I know the camera works horrible. I know the editing's horrible. Hopefully the audio comes out good. And bear with me as I learn how to do all this stuff. My goal is for the videos to keep getting better and better. If you have any suggestions, please leave them down below in the comments. And hang around and have fun. Thanks. So here it is, my beautiful, beautiful new lathe in this wonderful crate. I'm really surprised Grizzly didn't send it in just a cardboard box on a pallet like I expected. They sent it in a nice plywood box. So we got to take all the screws out. They got nice corner guards on it. And we'll open it up and take a look. Now, this is the Grizzly G0842 14-inch by 37-inch wood lathe with a copy attachment. I opted for the lathe with a copy attachment, even though it's lighter duty than the option without the copy attachment. It doesn't have a cast iron bed. It's just like a sheet metal bed. But my thinking is I can use the copy attachment to make table legs and chair legs and such, and once I've made one, I can duplicate it rather easily. Now, hopefully down the road, when I get a bigger shop, I'll put in a bigger, heavier duty lathe so I can turn bigger things. But this lathe should do okay for table legs, for small cups and bowls and plates and such. It is 14 inches. Now, it does have a few disadvantages, and we'll go over that later. But hey, I paid $850 plus $200 shipping for this lathe, and I'm pretty excited about it. Now, I've never done any wood turning. I've always wanted to. This is my first lathe. It's a birthday present from my wife. So we're going to get it set up. I'm going to take you through the process. As you can see, it was well packed. It actually was a pain in the butt to get the crate opened up. But I got some nice plywood, and we're going to use that for something down the road. So there it is in the crate, all wrapped in plastic and bolted to the bottom. Beat the snot out of these sides to get it opened up, and we'll get all the parts out and start putting it together. That's the shelf for the stand, and we'll be finding the legs here in a little bit. Oh, where are the little bitty legs? Oh, where can they be? They're in there somewhere. We'll find them. Okay, the top's off, the side's off, plastic's going away. Look at that beautiful thing. I'm excited to try to use this thing. Like I said, I've never done any wood turning. So you're going to be with me right from day one as I try to use this thing and try to figure out how to turn stuff. I've been watching a ton of videos on YouTube, and the one thing I found is everybody seems to have their own techniques, their own tools that they use, or one guy says, don't use this tool, you don't need it. Another guy says it's the greatest tool in the world. Okay, now we got to figure out how to get this stupid thing off of this pallet. I was surprised. No damage whatsoever on this thing. And it's all in one piece. The lathe itself, you just have to put the stand together. And look, we found the legs. Oh boy. Every one was wrapped in plastic and taped together. So well protected. Nothing was scratched, dinged up, bent, broken, what have you. Okay, here's all the rest of the parts and pieces, all nicely packaged in this box. Everything was wrapped really nice. And I was surprised it didn't have a lot of goop on it. Everything was well oiled, but it didn't have that heavy crud that you have to work your tail off to get off of all the metal parts. It was as easy as just wiping everything down with a rag and a little alcohol. So we got to go through and see what all we got and get all these bags open. Then we can start putting the crazy thing together. Okay, finally we got everything unpackaged and we get to start putting the thing together. So we got the shelf and the legs. Now you'll notice in these videos, I put some casters on the bottom of the legs. I want to be able to move this lathe around because of the limited space in my shop. You'll see down the road the casters aren't there anymore. They didn't work too well. They bent the tabs on the ends of the legs, and we had to take them off. I'm not real impressed with this stand, and I'm thinking down the road I'm probably going to build a stand out of plywood so that I can put casters on it so I can move it. I have a bunch of these locking casters which will work great. But for right now, we're going to use this metal stand. Honestly, I wish Grizzly would drop the price, 50, 60 bucks, and sell the stands separately so that you could make a choice whether you wanted it or not. It works. It holds the lathe fine, but I think I can do better. So stick around, subscribe to the channel, and you might get to see that happen. So we got the shelf folded on, and now we're bolting the top plates on that the lathe sits on. And there it is with the lathe installed on the top. We're going to put a few bolts in it and make it all work. And there she is, all sitting in place with my tools underneath on the tool shelf.